friends, welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I have a few things that I want to kind of focus on for the week. One is I started Rhythm of War last night. I literally only got through the prologue and then I fell asleep, but I'm excited to get into this bad boy. I also want to keep working on my poncho, and I desperately need to get going on my busy book. I have neglected it for 2 weeks now, so it's time to get back into it. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do tonight. Maybe try to finish my little zipper page. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's get into it. Why am I like so scared to work with the zipper? There's no need for me to be scared of a zipper. I've just never done zipper before. This is new territory. Zipper works. Oh, was that even in frame? Look at that. What did I have to be scared of? But now is the challenging part. Allegedly, you can just cut through this. I don't know if I believe that, but yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, that seems illegal. It seems like you shouldn't be able to do that. I don't know about that, but yay. Look at our little zipper working. Yay. I think it's done. I still have to put the head on and like sew the neck down, but I think, oops, the jacket. Does it look like I'm wearing it? I think the jacket is done. So if this is sewn on, woo, peekaboo. You know, I thought about embroidering on Viva La Cobra, but it's a bit late now. I'll think about it. But we got a working, functional zipper. Yay! Hello, happy Friday. We're back to work on this. I did decide to go ahead and try to write Viva La Cobra on here. I also looked back at the album cover and the background is red. So I'm a little upset that this is black, but it's fine. It makes the jacket the focus, right? So I'm gonna work on this, and then the guitar is the next page, but I don't know if I want to do that. I might work on the pizza if I get done with this, because that just seems fun. So let's get going. My entire time lapse was blurry, but got it done. Ready? It's kind of crooked, but that's okay. Yay. And now the zipper page is done. So let's move on to the pizza. Let's make the pizza. I gave Humphrey a paper crane. Get it! Oh my, get it! Oh, good job. Good job. Who would have thought a little paper crane will keep this boy so entertained? Whoa! I tried to ask Humphrey this, and he looked away from me rudely. He did not want to answer. But I'm pondering this pizza, and I don't know if I want to do crinkle crust or crinkle pepperonis. What would be funner as a 1-year-old? The crust would be kind of fun. And I think my pepperonis are going to be Velcro, and I don't want them to be, I don't know if I'm going to do Velcro pepperonis actually. Let me ask Humphrey again. I consulted my Oracle cat, and we decided that I'm going to sew the pepperonis on, and I will just Velcro the pizzas down and maybe have like the number of pepperonis in the background, so you can be like, oh, there's 1 pepperoni on this. Let me put it on 1, you know? Maybe that's advanced for a 1-year-old, but he's got to learn numbers eventually, right? So crinkle crust, I'm gonna cut the crust more so it's like a little thicker. Crinkle crust, pepperoni sewn on. I do wish I had like sequins. I'm not loving the idea of them being felt, but we'll figure that out. Crinkle crust, pepperoni sewn on, Velcro the pizza. All right, plan in place. Let's go. Hello friends, happy Monday. I did not finish the vlog last week, so we're just gonna keep it going this week. Updates on my knitting. I did finish the front panel. This is the front panel of my poncho, and I'm just cast it on and did a couple rows of the back panel. So this is going. I might redo this also, because why is it so tiny? I feel like this week I kind of should focus on the books that I have outstanding. I think I wrote it down last night. I'm in the middle of like 5 or 6 things, and I have got to knock some of them out because I feel myself sinking into that book slump, that summer book slump that I go in every year, and just nothing that I'm reading is exciting. So I'm gonna try to push through and finish all the books that I'm in the middle of. If not, I will simply start a new book and see if that will spark something in me. For now, I am a little bit tired. I had therapy today and it kind of like zapped my little brain. So I think I'm gonna lay in bed and play Rhythm Heaven. Is that what it's called? Rhythm Heaven? The new like rhythm game. I'll play that for a little bit, let my mind just do what it wants to do. And then maybe I will try reading a little more tonight. Maybe I'll listen to my audiobook and get back into this. So that's the plan. We'll see if it happens. Also, does this yarn look familiar? Yes, it's the same. Anyway, that's the plan for the evening. Let's get in that bed and play Rhythm Heaven. I don't know what my hair is doing today. Hello, happy Thursday. Update on my reading. I've been listening to the women during the workday, and I think I have to take a little break from it. I just finished part 1, and it's like making me want to sob my eyes out. So probably not the smartest thing to be listening to during the workday. It's just like, I don't think this is going to be a spoiler, but basically the book is about women nurses in Vietnam going there, dealing with the casualties, dealing with like the lost limbs and the gashes in the stomach and everything, and like the trauma that they go through as well, and then coming home and being treated like absolute and it's so awful to listen to. Like, this person goes to the VA and she's like, I feel crazy, I feel like I'm losing my mind, something's not right, and they're like, you're on your period. There was no women in Vietnam, just get over it. And that is so infuriating because like, not only are they going through the trauma of being in Vietnam and like dealing with all of that, that's awful in itself, but to have to come home and dealing with the trauma of being a changed person and no one understanding what that's like is awful. So it's a very good book, and I knew that it was going to be like sort of devastating because it's by Kristen Hanna and she just makes me cry no matter what. But like, this is like, it hurts, so I'm not listening to that anymore today. So I'm gonna continue the workday as usual. No book, no audiobook, and we'll see what book I get into tonight. But I need something a little more mindless, a little less heavy, you know what I mean? So that's a book update for now. I will catch y'all later. We meet again in this spot. The workday is over. I have to run out and pick up a prescription, and I'm debating. This is all the yarn I have left And this is as far as I have gotten on my knitting project. This needs to be like 2 more times at least, maybe 3 more. And this is not going to cover that. So I'm debating if I get another ball of yarn, just cut my losses and get another ball of yarn, or unravel absolutely everything and start over with a new pattern so that I can finish it in 1 ball of yarn. I'm just like, the last time I bought this yarn, like 2 balls of it, one was a different color, what do I call it? A dye lot. It was a different dye lot, and you can really tell. So I'm hesitant to get another ball and maybe have that happen again. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I end up at Hobby Lobby. I really don't want to go though, so. Will I ever finish this poncho? Hello, I'm back from my errands. I did not go to Hobby Lobby, so all of this is gonna get frogged. And I will find another pattern, increase the needle sizes, make it a little smaller. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Maybe I'm not meant to have a poncho this summer. Whatever. I don't want to look at it anymore. Now I have to figure out what to do with my evening. And I feel as though I should read, and nothing that I'm in the middle of sounds good. I need to get into Rhythm of War. My husband is almost done with the first part, so I need to catch up. But the book is just so heavy. It's so hard to hold. And then I'm also like 40% of the way through Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I don't know. I am liking it. I just don't want to read it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's up with this book slump. So we'll see what happens there. I guess I never showed y'all the finished product of my pizza page on my busy book. So we can give that a little look. Look how cute it is. And I put the Velcros on. So how many is this? 6. Oh. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. My Velcro like literally came off. I had to sew that on. That's alarming. But yay, look at that. The pizza page is done, so that's 1 more down. I think all that's left is the guitar, the shoe, and the crayon box, and then the cover and stuff. So we'll see how much I get done on that this week. But this is where we are currently. That's your Tuesday evening update. Catch you when I do something else. Hello. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. I can't remember if I spoke to you yesterday, but here's what I'm in the middle of. I have been in like the worst book slump. As we know, I'm kind of in the middle of like 4 things. Nothing's working out for me. So I started Locked In season 1 2 days ago, I think, and I'm 30% of the way through. I laid in bed and read 30%, so nothing's wrong up here. I just need trash to read. So I'm working on this. It's pretty good so far. It kind of reminds me of, what did I read last year? It was another like reality TV based book where they're like trying to fall in love. Like it's a little Love Island situation, but like weird things are afoot. So we'll see where that goes, but it's good so far. My knitting, I think I mentioned that I have frogged this 2 times now, but I'm determined to make this mother poncho. So I started a new pattern, and I was like so irritated with it when I started it a couple days ago that I frogged it again. So I guess that's 3 times. But I was just being dramatic because it's not even that bad. But it's this like very open, I think they call it like a knit stitch, or not a knit stitch, like a lace kind of stitch where there's like the big holes in the middle. So this is going, hopefully I will have enough yarn for it. I do not want to have to frog this a 4th time. So this is rocking and rolling. And I was thinking about like, what do I have to look forward to this evening? What am I gonna like work on? Am I gonna knit? Am I gonna do my busy book? What am I gonna do? And I forgot that my friend's birthday was last week, but I'm seeing her this weekend, and I want to make some fruity pebble rolls with cream cheese frosting. So we'll get to bake tonight, and I'm so excited because they looked so good online, and I am kind of not following a recipe. I have the recipe for like the filling and the frosting, but I have like a base dough recipe that I really like. I just want it a little fluffier, so I'm going to experiment, and I think it will go okay. I think I basically just need to replace the water that I typically use with milk and butter. So that should make it a little fluffier, a little juicier, a little better. So that's the plan for the evening. Go get dinner with my husband, have our little date night, and make some, not cinnamon rolls, fruity pebble rolls. So that is the plan for the Friday. I thought I heard a baby. It's a ghost. It's Pirata. But yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna go put a little sunscreen on, put a little makeup on for date night, and I'll bring y'all along to see how the cinnamon rolls go. So. Absolutely stunning. These are the ugly ones. These are the pretty ones.
Oh my god.
Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I just finished editing the vlog and realized I just kind of cut out after the cinnamon rolls. So I'm here to close it out properly. The cinnamon rolls were a hit. When I like taste tested it, I was like, these are really cheesy, like very cheesecakey, cream cheesy, because there was 2 blocks of cream cheese in the recipe, and I don't know why like that didn't register to me. But I went back and watched the TikTok that I got the recipe from, and they were Fruity Pebble cheesecake rolls, so it makes sense that they were a little cream cheesy, but they were very good, and the birthday girl did like them, and we had a wonderful visit with her, and her baby is like, has grown so much since I just saw him like a month and a half ago. He is fully crawling, babbling, rolling around. He's so precious. So it was very nice to spend the day with him. And today, the world is our oyster. We did our grocery shop. I did meal prep. We got a smoothie for breakfast. And now I just get to figure out what to do with my day. I have a few things in mind. Would anyone be surprised if I said that I want to read Rhythm of War? No. I want to try to read a little more of that. I'm also working on my poncho still. I got maybe 4 more rows into it over the weekend. Not very far. This pattern is a lot more slow going. I have to like pay attention because it's not just stockinette. But it's going well so far. I'm hoping this will be enough yarn to finish it, but we'll see if maybe I do that today. I did start the Book of Azrael a couple days ago on my walk, so maybe I will listen to that and do a little knitting. I've also been fully obsessed with Rhythm Heaven, so that is also on the table. Basically, we'll see what I get into. There's a bunch of things on the docket. We'll see what happens, but that's all for now, all for the video this week. I hope y'all take care, stay hydrated, and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.